Hi, I'm Andy, and today I'm going to be talking to you about the top issues I find when crawling websites. I can't talk about how many websites I've crawled, it's hundreds, but it's the same common issues that always appear. There are others, but they're usually edge cases. These are top issues that I'm currently finding. So let's go through them all. HTTP2. If you've gone to HTTPS, which most of you should have done by now, there is no reason not to go to HTTP2. Usually, from my experience, you reduce your page speed by about 50%. It's well worth moving to HTTP2. It's really easy to set up. Speak to a developer, they put some code onto your server. If you don't have a developer and you can't work out yourself, install Cloudflare and tick a button and it's done. Really, really simple. Sitemaps. So, sitemaps, there's three issues here. Pages which you want indexing but are missing from the sitemap. It happens frequently. There's always a number of reasons. Something's broken if it's an automated script, or someone's forgot to add it if it's manually, but there's always missing pages. Then there's also the issue of the second one down, which is pages you don't want indexed, but you've included them in your sitemap. It seems counterintuitive. You tell Google not to index them, but you put them in your sitemap. Just waste scroll budget, really. So just remove them. And finally, the last one is video and image sitemap. These aren't always needed. It depends what type of site you've got. But if you've got a load of images you want ranking in Google image search, a load of videos you want to boost in Google search or in YouTube, etc., then having a video sitemap really helps Google. Really, with them two, you're just making it easy for Google to understand what they're about. The next one is broken pages. Really, no excuse here for having 404 pages on your website. Your website you control, you can edit. 90% of the time, 95% of the time, you have a CMS which you can control. There are edge cases where it needs a developer to make these changes. But if you've got a CMS, there is no reason to have broken pages. Crawl the site. We recently did a video on Screaming Frog versus Deep Crawl. Use one of them two products. Crawl the website, find the broken pages. It even tells you where the links are broken, and usually what anchor text, so you can find them pretty easily. I delete the links or change the links to a correct page. 301, 302 redirects. Again, there is no excuse to have on your website 301 and 302 redirect links. There are examples where you're doing the 301s, but links on your site should be from A to B. Should go through no redirect chains. 1, it wastes scroll budget. 2, you lose page or link juice from one page to another. There's a lot of reasons why you shouldn't be using 301, 302 redirects. Again, in the previous video, I talked about which tool to use, Screaming Frog or Deep Crawl. Find the one that's right for you, go and crawl it, it'll highlight these for you. Next, duplicate titles, duplicate meta descriptions. Meta descriptions are not a ranking factor, so in essence they shouldn't have they're not a direct ranking factor. They're not going to boost them by changing or harm you by having duplicate meta titles. They're not going to harm your rankings as such. But it has been proven that click-through rate is a ranking factor. And so by definition, these are an indirect ranking factor because these are what a user will see before they even click on your website. If you Coke, Apple, etc., titles, meta descriptions, probably not that important because people know your brand, they're going to click through anyway if they're after a MacBook, for example. But if you're an unknown brand and nobody's really heard of you, and you can sell it to that person to click on you, that's going to boost your click-through rate, boost your rankings, boom. So while they're not a direct ranking factor, they are definitely an indirect ranking factor. Image sizes. So when the internet was first created, page speed was an issue because anyone that had dial-up and that wonderful sound will remember how slowly web pages would load. So webmasters did everything they could to quicken up the websites, reduce images, etc., etc. And then along came broadband. And webmasters kind of got lazy because everybody had super fast internet. It didn't really matter if your page took 3 or 4 seconds longer to load because nobody could really tell the difference with broadband. They kind of were used to really, really slow and they got fast. But now it's super important. So even Google admits, and I think it's 10 countries plus, that over 50% of searches are done on mobile. Image sizes, obviously, the bigger they are, the longer they are to load on mobile. That slows down your page speed. I've even heard rumours, I don't know how true it is because I'm not really that involved in PPC, that from July, page speed will impact your quality score, and if it's usually a big factor in your page speed. The next one is, there's technically, I wrote www to non-www. If you have HTTPS involved in this, there could be 4 variations of your website. it shows that somebody will have the www, the non-www, the HTTP and the HTTPS of the same site, all crawlable and all indexable. About October, November last year, I was doing some work for a client, and we were looking at the top 250 wedding sites or mummy sites, I can't remember which one it was, and doing some analysis on them. And the amount of, and these are the top 250 global sites, they are huge. But the amount of them that had issues with duplicate wwws and non-wwws, or they had HTTPS set up, but they were redirecting HTTPS to HTTP, it was ridiculous. Google treats each one of them differently. So if you've got all 4 versions, that's 4 bits of content that Google are crawling and trying to index. It's 4 versions of your site. And finally, additional pages. And I didn't know what to really call this, but it's quite a common theme in WordPress sites. It does happen in other CMSs. Basically, you upload an image to WordPress, create your own URL and own page. It's not really that good. The quickest and easiest way to remove these is the Yoast plugin. There's an option to remove them. But fundamentally, if you want someone linking to your image, you want them linking to the blog article or the page where the image is located, not to an image URL. For one, it wastes crawl budget because Google's got to crawl. If you've got, say, a 1,000-page website all with 3 images on, that's actually 3,000 URLs they've got to crawl. So it's a waste of crawl budget. X page needs to crawl, X page needs to index, but just fixing them is pretty simple. Like I said, Yoast has a simple tick box. There are other ways of doing it. But yeah, that's today's video on the top issues I found when crawling websites. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe to our channel.